Good morning, everyone. A good tevach, Shavua Tov. We are continuing here in the words of the Beis Halevi on AHAVAS YISRAEL, and we left off in the chapter of AHAVAS HaGer, the great mitzvah we have to love a ger, a convert. And we pointed out it's not just someone who converts to be Jewish. It's talking about anyone that finds themselves as a stranger in a strange place. It could be a boy that's new to a yeshiva. It could be someone passing through and ends up in your shul and they've never been there before. You have a mitzvah to go and make them feel comfortable. It could be a Baal Teshuva who is somewhat new, even if he's not even new, to Yiddishkeit and to Torah. There's always an uncomfortable feeling that they have, that they're different, that people look at them differently. You have to look at them with a glance of ava, of love, to make them feel accepted, to make them feel part of Klal Yisrael, that they shouldn't feel any different than they are, because they made a commitment, they made great upheavals of their life, they made tremendous mesiras nefesh to become a full-fledged member of Klal Yisrael, serving Hashem, keeping His mitzvahs, giving up sometimes some of the greatest and most prosperous lives in the secular world, all for the sake of Hashem and His Torah. And that's something, if you're an FFB, if you're a frum from birth, you can't even understand what that means, to have to give up a whole life of 15, 18, 25, 30, 40, 50 years of your life and give it all up for the sake of Hashem and His Torah. If you're frum from birth, Baruch Hashem, you were gifted a life of Yiddishkeit, you were gifted a life of Kedusha, a life of Ruchnius, and it comes naturally to you. It's part of who you are. A person that's about Teshuva, that means they grew up so many years secular. They grew up without a connection to Torah. They were connected to many other things that they enjoyed. They had a pleasure from it. It was part and parcel of who they are, and they shifted their whole hashkafas hachaim, the whole outlook on life. They had the battle with their Yetzer, they had the battle with family members, they had the battle with their parents, they had to go against the grain of society to be able to follow through with the directives of Hashem and His Torah. It's almost like you're looking at an Avram Avinu. Avram is called Ivri. Why? Because Ivri means Aver, on the other side. The whole world was on one side, but Avram Ivri, he was on the other side of the world. There was 99.999% of the world believed in Avodah Zarah. They didn't believe in HaKadosh Baruch Hu. They didn't believe in the world was created by Hashem. They believed in all of the foolishness of the world. And Avram Avinu came to a conclusion: there's one Ribbono Shel Olam, and he dedicated his life to Hashem, and he fought against the entire world for that knowledge to be something that was present amongst mankind. About Teshuva, in a certain way, is really no different. He was raised by a family, many of them Ovdei Avodah Zarah. They believe in all the foolishness of this world. They don't believe in Torah, they don't believe in mitzvahs, many don't believe in Hashem, some of them are intermarried, all different things. And this Baal Teshuva went against the tides, and he went against the way of the world, and he was Moser Nefesh for HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Look, this person is a hero. This person should be put on a pedestal. When they are brought into Shul, they should be sitting in the front of the Shul, and they should be called up for Shlishi, for the third Aliyah that belongs to the Rav, to the most chashuv person there, because of all of the triumphs they had to have, and the deep courage, and amunah and belief, and the fires of Kedusha that are burning inside of them. And you don't make them feel comfortable. You don't make them feel good. You stare at them, you gawk at them, you judge them, you criticize them, you laugh at the way they make a bracha when they get up to the Torah to say Birchas HaTorah when they have an Aliyah. Why? Because they don't know how to pronounce the words like you did, who've been pronouncing those words since you're 1 year old. So this is the mitzvah of the AHAVAS HaGer, to love not only the convert, but anyone that comes to our religion, anyone that comes to our shul, anyone that comes to our community that might be a stranger, whether they're passing through, whether they are Balei Teshuva, and perhaps, as we will see tomorrow, whether it is a Sephardi in an Ashkenazi minyan or an Ashkenazi in a Sephardi minyan. We have a lot of love that we have to offer to our fellow Jews. Have a wonderful day.